I'm getting it.
There you go.
I'm getting it. Kinda.
From your
Straight
shoulder.
in,
Out you go.
confident.
Banger. That's perfect.
Okay, now the hard part.
Now the hard part. Fast, at speed. It's a race.
This dude literally just told me he makes 60 pizzas in an hour. Don't mess around, straight to the peel.
So,
Don't let Adam get in your head.
A 1.7 out of 10.
This guy, Pizza Pro. Hi, welcome to episode 4 of How to Pizza. I'm Charlotte Hemmings, a marginally competent pizza maker at this point. And today I am going to learn to make and bake a pizza Adam Atkins way.
hello.
There he is.
Hi. Let's make a pizza.
Let's do it.
This is my pizza dough. This is a classic Neapolitan pizza dough. It is around 60% hydration. And that means for every, say, kilo of flour, we've got about 600 grams of water inside there.
Okay.
But this is going to be a very easy dough to manage, and it's going to make a really good classic Neapolitan pizza.
And is there a whole wheat mix in there as well?
So I've blended in a slightly stronger flour to make this push the fermentation a little bit longer, up to about the 24-hour range.
Sounds intense.
First thing is we need to get some flour. It's like a very fine semolina, and we're going to get some down on the surface here because we're going to need to get a dough ball out. I'll get the corner one out because it's always the hardest one to go for. So get a bit of flour. And you see the lines?
Yep.
You want to just flour the lines like that in each corner. You need a dough scraper. You can get these from any hardware store. Just make sure it's a nice stainless steel flat blade. And we're going to get down. We're going to cut down the sides. We're going to cut down the lines and just make sure. You can even push the other one slightly away.
Okay.
So you've made sure you've separated it. Get a little bit more and get it there. And what we don't want to do is we don't want to push the dough in on itself.
Okay.
Okay, so you've got to get underneath it, get that flour underneath and rise it. We're going to find that line and we're going to get underneath. Confidently, straight up, and then get our flour, and you're going to put it upside down in the flour. Don't worry if it's slightly squiffy, if it hasn't maintained its circular shape, because we can sort that out in a minute.
Okay.
You'll go. You go for that one.
You made that look really easy. Semolina flour
That's
on
it.
the. I'm doing
So-
this middle.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, did you want me to do this
It's
one?
fine, I don't mind. Yeah, go for that one.
Oh, you're making
that's
me
all right.
so nervous.
That's fine. So go down the box side first, cut down that line, and then cut down this line, and then work your way around the dough.
Okay. Box line over here.
And then
Push
give
this
it,
guy.
Yeah, and give it like a little scrape. Make sure you cut it out properly. There you go. And then just follow the line of this one here. Once you've gone underneath it, then lift it straight up. That's it. Perfect. Upside down in the flour.
I
And
did it.
You always want to keep your balls covered so they don't dry out.
Keep your balls covered,
That's it.
boys.
If it doesn't come out completely like round, this is your opportunity to sort of squish it back in. But you don't want to mess with it too much.
Mine's like a square, so
Yeah,
should
so
I?
just get it back into a round. That's perfect. And this is the bottom of the dough ball. So we want to work with the top. So you've got
Okay.
to flip it over. So we're going to flip it over, make sure we've got enough flour underneath.
I've got a lot.
Yeah, that's perfect. The more the better.
Oh, okay.
At this point, it doesn't really matter.
Oh, that's
And remember, just get it into that round. Make a little smiley face in your dough ball. And then we're going to start where the mouth is. So get 3 fingers on each hand.
Okay.
And we're going to leave about a finger's width of crust for the top.
Okay.
Be confident. Really put some pressure on this,
Okay.
okay? So push, push. Once we get to about the finger, stop. And you see these fingers here?
Yeah.
You're going to work these ones, and these are going to form the edge of the crust around like that. And then you're going to work up again from the bottom to the top. We're just going to flare it out and push it out, give it a bit of pressure. So we're stretched from one side to the other. We need to flip this round and do the same.
Okay.
A lot of pizza makers will flip it upside down.
Yeah.
I generally don't like to do that because we've already got enough flour on the top, and I don't want to squish any more into the top or the crust.
Okay.
So what I like to do is I pick it up and I spin it round. So just do this, just spin it round. Perfect. So now we're working from the other side. So same again, push up, form that crust and bring it back down again. Okay, and we're just basically trying to migrate that air to the edge.
Now, Fung and I talked about this a little bit in one of the last episodes
Mm-hmm.
about pushing the bubbles into the crust so you get that crusty crust with air inside
Yep.
it. Okay.
We're not doing like a contemporary style pizza. We're sort of looking for not such a big crust on it, not such a big
Okay.
cornicione.
So should I pop that?
Little bubbles like that. What best thing to do is just give it a little pinch just to get rid of them at this point. So when you can fit your hand in it, this is the point where it gets fun, and this is where we're going to do the stretch. I do what's called the slap method. So it's a Neapolitan slap. You're going to put your hand in it. At this point, what we're doing, we're going to grab the dough and we're going to just turn our hand over and bring the dough with it, okay? So put your hand, get your fingers underneath and literally just turn it over and hold it there like that. At this point, we need to get rid of this excess. Just move this away. The underside of the dough ball is now coated with enough flour,
Okay.
okay? I want you to put this hand at a 90-degree angle.
Okay.
And we're aiming to slap the dough down so it sort of lands on our midway along our fingers, okay? So slap. Perfect. Grab your thumb across like this, okay?
Yeah.
Keeping this hand here and just give it a little tug. And now what we're going to do, we're going to bring this over to our wrist. So we're doing the same motion again,
Okay.
moving our hand over and bringing that to our wrist. And you've given it a quarter turn.
Okay.
And then you slap down again. And we give it another pull. Slap down again.
This is not going well for me.
And there you go, you've got your dough. Perfect. That'll do. And so now we've got a nice even dough
That'll
ball.
do.
We've slapped it out. It's a very quick way of doing it. You can just like manipulate it into a round again, but that's a banger. We're going to make a classic Neapolitan margherita.
Okay.
So just tomato, we're going to use pecorino, fresh basil and fior di latte mozzarella.
Yum.
And a little bit of olive oil. These are just palati tomatoes or San Marzano with a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Okay?
The simple pizza sauce.
Keep it fresh. You can either hand crush these or put them through like a food mill or something like that.
I am learning quickly that grams are pizza talk for everything.
Yeah, you got it. Yeah, everything's in grams.
This guy, pizza pro.
Gonna get our little pecorino, just a decent pinch. It's quite salty.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of basil leaves, like 2 or 3 per pizza. And I like to just tear these up, release the flavor, release the oil. And we always want to put our basil below our cheese as well,
Okay.
because otherwise it can burn quite easily.
I'm learning all the different ways to do pizza. It is really kind of like personal preference, right?
Yeah.
Because you do it a
I
little
like a lot of
different than
pizza.
Lewis.
Some people like fresh basil at the end. Some people like to cook it on, a bit of both. It's up to you.
Yeah.
This is fior di latte mozzarella, comes from Naples. And you need a good handful of this, and you just want to spread it around.
So how did you prep this mozzarella? Because this is not a low moisture mozzarella.
No, so this comes in like, it's like a 300-gram ball, a bit like what you'd get in the supermarket that comes in the water. And this has been cut and then just drained in a colander. This is going to make like quite a knife and fork pizza. It's not like a pizza that you're going to pick up by the slice. You know, it's going to be messy.
Kind of soupy in the middle.
Yeah, that's the vibe we're going for.
Okay.
A lot of people would like to put a bit of flour on this. Essentially, we shouldn't need to, because we should have enough flour on the bottom of our pizza. You know, it's moving, you see that? I can move it around. If it's gonna move around in there, it's gonna slide off the peel, okay? If it does stick to it, then we just take it off. We maybe then dust it and start again.
Okay.
But if it's gonna go on, it's gonna come off.
Okay.
So we just confidently get underneath it. You're gonna apply a little pressure to the peel, okay? Look, it's already gone underneath. One swift movement. Try not to push it into all this flour at the back, so you don't want to pick up too much flour. And at this point, look, I can just keep shimmying it on.
Okay.
So we've got it onto the peel. We're just gonna need to rejig this pizza, and it's gonna go to the limits of the peel. This is a 260-gram dough ball. It will make a 11 to 12-inch pizza.
Okay.
Okay?
Inches I can do.
You try not to pinch the crust. So our thumbs are gonna go just over, just before the sauce, and we're gonna be very light. We're gonna get our fingers underneath. And this is the crab method. So I'm gonna get my fingers here, and I'm just gonna pull it out. Same here. We're being quite light with it at this point. Oven's rocking like 950-ish Fahrenheit, which is about almost 500 degrees. This should be looking at under a 90-second bake time for this pizza, okay? And when we're launching the pizza, you gotta like put it down, and we're gonna use confidence here, okay?
Okay.
So straight down, all right? And straight out.
That was confident, Adam.
It was confident.
That
Always
was-
gotta give it a spin. And then we're going to get our turning peel. We're looking for markers, so it's going to start to rise closer to the flame, okay? You see it's already starting to puff up and it's starting to rise.
Yep.
So what I like to do, I like to just get underneath it, give it a little look. It's getting a nice bit of colour, make sure it's not too hot there. And at this point, we need to just sort of break the seal of the pizza. So we need to get underneath the whole thing,
I do not thrive at this part, Adam.
okay?
This is a tough
And
part
then
for
the
me.
first turn is the hardest, and we're going to give it a full 180 in the oven. Oh. So we've got our first turn in, and then it's going to start to puff up on that side. See, the cheese is cooking out very quickly.
Yep.
Getting a nice bake on the underside. Always check the underside, making sure it's not too hot. At this point, another quarter turn. Checking the underside the whole time. And then we're going to lift it up, and we're just going to spin it in the oven. And we're done. That was what, 60 seconds, if that?
Yeah.
But nice even colour all the way around. The cheese has just started to bake out. You see it's just started to colour, and that's a banger of a Neapolitan pizza.
That is a good looking pizza.
Let's do it. Let's see how this goes onto the peel, just make sure it isn't stuck. We can just give it a little oh, see, it's moving fine. So this one's going to come on and off the peel. Kind of trying to scoop it up, but bring it back onto the peel as well at the same time. There you go. And then bring it towards you and give it another shot.
Oh, bring it towards me.
Yeah, there you go, and another shot. You're on. And then you're going to do the whole rejigging.
The claw.
The claw, or the crab.
Oh, crab, the crab.
So you got to get your fingers out. That's it. Ready to go. So let's do it.
Okay. Confidence.
Confidence is key.
Confidence is key.
So straight towards the back.
Straight towards the back.
Little bit
Make
of,
sure
little
it's
bit
there.
of flex on it. Don't push in. All you want to do is you're coming outwards, okay?
Okay. It's a pulling out of the peel,
Pulling out,
not
so
a
like
pushing
straight,
in.
yeah, to your from your
Straight
shoulder.
in.
Out you go.
Confident.
Banger. That's perfect.
Okay, now the hard part.
Now the hard part. First turn is the hardest, okay?
Okay.
You're looking at it, so you want to be starting to break that seal now.
Okay.
See it's starting to rise, so going from that
Lift
edge,
it
that's
up.
it. All the way, keep it nice and flat. So right
Okay.
to the back, over here this side. That's it. Right, okay, it's broken from the stone. Now give it its first turn. Get into the middle of the pizza.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm gonna break it.
No, you're not. You're fine. That's
Oh,
it.
it's burning.
Yeah, no, you're not. You're fine. Keep going. Keep turning. Perfect. Keep turning. And then have
I
a little
broke
peek of
it. I
No,
lo-
you're good. You're good. Look, here we go. Here we go. Get underneath it. Don't leave it alone. I'm not touching this.
Oh.
Okay, I think it's done.
Really?
Yep, exit. Banger. Look at that.
That was like a
Like, I
high
might-
anxiety situation.
I might not sell that on my market, but hey, that's epic.
I think
Well done.
what Adam meant is I am now his official assistant.
Yeah, you want a job. You're better than Lewis. That was a really fast bake. That was quite intense. You had a lot of flame
I'm
going
like
on
having
there.
heart
Yeah.
palpitations.
But to be honest, that is an amazing cook. That was your first edge, and you managed to turn that because that's why that's puffed up the most. 'Cause it's the closest.
Okay.
But you've got a really nice even bake. The cheese is baked out perfect. I mean, look, they're pretty much exactly the same. So there you go. Yeah. I mean, you've got a really nice bake on the underside of this. Nice even color. Cheese is melted out.
Winner, winner.
Pizza dinner. So that pizza was an absolute banger. What I noticed is you struggled a little bit with the turning, which is like the hardest part. What I did is I blind baked one of these. So this is just a pizza base. We docked it and we blind baked it in the oven. So this is going to be like our practice base, okay? So grab the turning peel and we're going to pretend that this is the inside of our oven and this is the edge of the mantle, okay? You want to use the top of the peel. Always make sure that, you know, the way you can tell is it says Gozney. When you're going to do that first turn, you're going to look for those telltale signs that it's sort of like rising up and cooking on one edge. You want to get underneath it, break that seal, and then when you've got it, you can use the edge of the mantle as a pivot point. So lift it up, you're going to just put one side down and you're just going to bring it towards you and back in again.
Okay.
Okay, so, and it's going to touch on that one side. So it grabs, bring it out and put it back in again. And you always want to try and keep it in exactly the same spot. If we move it over just like a centimeter or two, that's when you're going to get that little burnt edge.
Because that part of the stone is
a
hot
lot
because it
hotter.
hasn't been cooking.
Yeah, because we've sapped about 30 to 40 degrees out of the stone going
Okay.
into the base of the pizza.
I'm already messing it up.
That's cool.
even
So
more.
imagine this is the mantle and it's
Yep.
your pivot point. Make sure you get underneath so you're sort of in the middle.
Centered,
Like that,
okay.
And then use that pivot point. So pivot off this, lift it up a little bit, tilt one edge and then sort of bring it towards you and then straight back into the middle. That's it.
Definitely right in
But
the
try
exact
and
same
keep-
spot.
Try and keep it in the same area.
Okay. So I think this practicing is huge because you don't want to waste your beautiful dough or the
Yep.
pizza you made, right? So a tortilla works.
Yeah, a tortilla wrap, just a bit of cardboard, like a lightweight paper plate, anything around it.
I'm getting it.
There you
I
go.
know I'm getting it. Kinda.
Do it again?
Who needs this?
I'm going to show you a different method of stretching the dough as well, because there's many different ways to do it. This part is the same. Smiley face, squish, squish, squish. Flip it around, however you like to flip it around. Squish, squish, squish. That's it.
Okay, let's just try DJ.
DJ is quite simple. So you need to have a nice slippy surface. This actually works better on like a granite or a stainless. As long as the wood is nice and dry, we're all good.
Okay.
You don't want to stretch from the middle. We're stretching from the outside
Okay.
because the middle is going to come with it. You're using your palm of your hand here. You're kind of getting it in, and you don't want to squish this crust. And you
Okay.
use this hand, and you basically stretch it out. So you see I'm just stretching this one out like this, and you're spinning it, and it's just going to get wider because you don't want to stretch the middle and get a thin middle. But the only issue with doing this one is we haven't got rid of all the excess flour on the underside, so you're going to need to get rid of that before we scoop it up. So if you tear your pizza dough, you see I've got a little hole there?
Yeah.
And it's got a thin spot. loads of flour on the underside. I don't want that. So what you can do, just literally just fold it over and just give it a smack. Palm like that, pick it up and just lightly wipe away all this excess. Give it a little shimmy, get your other knuckle and lay it down nicely. Perfect.
Ladle, some crazy amount of grams. Pecorino.
Yep.
Love some basil. Basil in America. Big handful of delicious strained cheese. Oh. Then I get my crab hands.
Yep.
And go under. Stretch her out.
Happy with the shape?
No. He asked me that because he wasn't happy with the shape.
Yeah, I wasn't. Perfect. Look at that.
Okay, and now don't mess around. Straight to the peel.
So you got to let it set.
Yeah.
Okay, remember?
But it's
what you're
like
looking for?
just a couple seconds setting,
Yep.
right? Okay, it's lifting up. Is it ready?
You tell me.
Oh, yes. It's starting to get a little,
Get in there.
okay. So I'm just gonna make sure I'm unstuck. Okay, I'm gonna use the mantle, pivot it back. Oh God.
That's it. Just get that first turn.
This is not going well again.
No, you're good. As long as
Oh.
we don't hear the sizzle of doom. Check the underside. Little peekaboo. How's it looking?
Good, torn.
No, you're good. You're good.
Keep
So
turning?
Yeah. You got to keep turning. Got to keep on it. Okay, and then when you're happy with the bake,
Yeah,
let's exit.
okay. Make
Let's
sure
go.
it's in the center.
Look, that's about. Look, we got to drip.
I tore it.
That's okay. Right towards the end, but you saved it. Still, that's a great looking pizza.
Thanks, Adam.
Look, you got it in, you got it out, you turned it, you didn't rip it until right at the end. You got a nice even color on it. A couple of little spots there. Let's check the underside. Got a nice bake there. A little bit of extra color there. It's edible.
It's edible. Did you hear that? It's edible, you guys.
Nice bake on the underside, apart from that hole. Slam it on the plate. Look, they look basically the same again. Even got matching holes.
His hole's bigger than mine. Just FYI. Totes and apropes.
Should we eat them?
Yeah,
All right,
absolutely.
give it a slice.
Okay,
I normally cut mine into 4,
you do.
so yeah, it's easier. Let's dive in. I'm going to go for this slice.
Okay,
You have yours.
okay.
Gives a nice look of the dough as well. He's cooked out the dough nicely. It's still squidgy. Let's do it. Cheers.
That is delicious.
Mm.
Wow. Okay. I think I can say my pizza is just as good as yours, Adam.
What?
Yeah,
Nah.
pretty much a pro.
Well, I've got a challenge for you then.
Oh yeah? What is it?
I have no idea.
Okay, so what Adam and the fine folks at Gozney came up with for me was that I have to make a pizza with no instruction against Adam.
Fast, at speed. It's a race.
This dude literally just told me he makes 60 pizzas in an hour?
Yeah, ain't no thing. Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Let's do it. Watch me crash and burn here.
3, 2, 1, go.
He already sounds fast. It sounds way too fast over there. What is happening? It's so sticky. Oh my God. This is going so badly. Okay, don't around. No idea how to do this bit. This is a good slap, DJ. Hey.
Should I do 2?
Adam, that's so unfair. This is the worst challenge ever. He's like done cooking, I think. Okay, well, you know what? I'm just going. I'm going. He's turning.
You okay with that?
Oh, it's in
Nailed it.
and burning. There's so much flour on it. Oh God. Okay, we're gonna keep this up. Oh no. Oh, I tore it. Okay, Charlotte, you got this, girl, you got this. Just get a pizza out of the oven. It is so burnt.
Oh no! Disaster for me as well.
Haha, it's disaster. Sounds like there's disaster happening over there.
How you getting on?
I don't want to talk about it. Adam, how many pizzas have you made? 5? I'm supposed to be turning. Oh, no. Look at that lift. I burnt the bottom, so I'm lifting it up. So it doesn't cook on the bottom anymore, but just cooks on the top. This looks nothing like Neapolitan pizza. It looks like a burnt... I don't want to talk about it. I hate this
you
challenge.
beat me on the second one.
The second one? Show off.
Good job. And we're done. Good job, buddy.
So you made 2 pizzas in the time that I made this.
I was pretty quick. I mean, kind of needed a bit longer. So yeah, maybe if you'd cooked it properly, it would have been equal times.
Folks, the moral of this story is 1, don't race Adam Atkins in a Neapolitan pizza race, and 2, don't try and make pizza at his speed.
Do you think we could
Ever.
like try and even it up a little bit?
Yeah, please.
Maybe we'll try something else?
Yeah.
I've got an idea.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Maybe I stand a fighting chance. Okay, so in the last one, I was trying to channel my inner Fung. I was like, okay, it's getting really thin in the middle, like set it down, but I don't know what to...
You got this, okay? Don't let Adam get in your head.
No, I know.
Take all the time you need. Remember when we were stretching the dough together and we were protecting the middle from getting too thin? That's all you need to do.
Protect the middle.
Get out of here, Adam.
Totally, I just said, stop what
He's getting in your head. You need to not let him get in your head.
I've trained my whole life for this moment. The time has come. Become one with the dough.
Okay, we're evening out the odds here. Adam
Sit.
is blindfolded.
Yeah, it's a little unfair.
Don't try this at home. Adam is a trained professional.
Huh.
All right, hands up, utensils down. Adam, ready,
Yep.
steady, go.
Jesus.
I don't really know what I'm doing here, but okay. Smiley face for Adam. I don't know how he likes me to turn it. I'm trying to do it the way you like me to do it. Making an Adam pizza over here. Okay, I'm gonna try the DJ method, Adam.
I can't really give banter right now because I'm trying to focus and use...
Welcome to my life, Adam.
Oh my God, this is horrendous.
You would be horrified by my non-blindfolded stretching technique over here. He's saucing, isn't he? Is he already saucing? I'm just gonna err on the not so stretched because I don't think he'll notice that one. You can hear me, right? You just can't see me.
Dang, I don't even know if I'm hitting the pizza here.
Oh, Adam, my, how the tables have turned. Is he already getting it in the oven? And I have, okay. I'm not far behind, you guys. I'm not far behind. I got this, Rox, I got this. I am feeling really good about
Did I
this.
get that in?
Okay, my oven's a little low. It's at 775. It should be around 850.
Turn
I know
out to
that.
Full flame.
Full flame. Oh, he's giving me pointers. He's a good bloke, as they say over here. Okay, I am not gonna tear this one. I'm not gonna tear this one. I'm not gonna tear this one. Let's check the underneath for some color. I got some color. Adam, I can't even tell you how I'm slowly turning, using the mantle. Oh, I'm getting a
I
burn.
don't know what's happened here. Have I even got a pizza? Oh, that does not sound good. Can I look?
It's still
I'm
probably,
gonna go with that because that was.
it's still probably better than mine.
Oh my god, I'm amazed. Look at the state of that. Go on. Oh my god, that looks amazing. Okay. That's your best yet. That looks incredible.
There was so little pressure
Holy
because
I can't believe I even got that in.
look at that. Adam still made a pizza better than my last one
Let's have a look at the
with
underside.
a blindfold on. Okay, we are now going to actually serve these to the judges, and I might just win this one.
I think you may.
Looks like pizza.
Thank you, chef. Cheers. Cheers.
Cheers. Good news is it tastes like pizza.
It does taste like pizza.
I think it is pizza.
I like the taste. Taste some tomato sauce, some cheese, some basil. It seems like a margarita. I like the bottom, the way it's cooked.
It's a good booty.
It's a good booty. I see a little more flour than I would like to see right here, but it looks nice. I would give it an 8.5.
So I agree with Inez. Pretty solid bake. It's got some nice coloring around the outer crust as well as the undercarriage. 7.8 out of 10.
Very good points, guys. That's a pretty fine booty, and everything else about the slice is pretty solid. So I would give it 7 out of 10.
First thoughts on the pizza?
Bon appetito, babes.
Bon appetit.
I don't know if you can tell. I haven't liked it from the start.
Did you guys cook this pizza? I would give this a 9.5 on a scale of 1 to 100.
And I'd give it a 1.7 out of 10.
Like, I think this is a really good pizza if you don't know how to make pizza. It's a 1 for me.
Who did this?
Well, that was fun.
Honestly, it looks like either someone with little pizza experience
Which is not Charlotte.
or someone was blindfolded when they made this. So it is a toss-up on who actually made this pizza.
Hello.
It was Adam.
I think I did all right, to be honest. You guys being a bit harsh.
It's all right, Adam.
You know what, Charlotte? Your pizza was, I'd sell that all day long. That one you just did was absolutely perfect. It was like beautiful color all the way around, like nice melt out on the cheese, nice round pizza, good size.
I agree
Good
100%. Well executed pie.
I'm getting weepy.
Slow clap.
I got
everybody.
like
Slow
his-
claps.
I'm clapping for myself, you guys. That was really stressful. Adam, honestly, thank you so much. He was an incredibly generous teacher today and let me school him with a blindfold on.
You're welcome.
So thank you, thank you. And please join us for episode 5, where Ines is going to teach me how to throw an epic pizza party.
Sorry, can you squeeze in closer?
Sorry.
Thank you.
Oh,
The scene pinched my ass.